Yo, this is a different video than I usually make, but I really feel the need to get something on my chest to talk to you, and I feel like I owe you all an explanation about what's going on and everything. And so yeah, it's a little bit of a different video. It's more of a statement. It talks about the Beatland battle, but it also grows bigger than that. So just stick with me, okay? So first things first, if you have not heard it already, I won the Beatland battle against Xoxo, so I'm moving on to the quarterfinal, which is kind of a double-edged sword. I wish I could be more excited and enthusiastic about it, but due to some things that happened regarding the Beatland battle, I don't feel it. So yeah, that's that. I'll jump into more detail later. But with that said, I really, really want to say that you watching this, you voting, you supporting me, you are the main reason for me to continue this, for giving me the drive, because the support, the love, the comments I gained over the last few days during the Beatland battle, it was immense. It really, really, I cannot stress it enough. It really meant the world to me. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you as an artist to the audience. So I really want to get that out of the way. Like, it has nothing to do with you guys. You are the reason I continue. I have the drive. I feel motivated again. I'm lighting up while saying this because it's just what it is. To see your artwork being so lovely adapted by the audience and community, it really means the world to, I'd say, any artist, out there. Like, that is why we do it. That's why we make what we make, for you to enjoy it. And if you show love and support, it just gives that extra drive to make more and to keep grinding. So really, thank you so much. You are the reason. You're keeping me up right now. If you also see the videos, I read almost every comment like multiple times because it does make me feel so good, And I really want to get back to everyone. I keep responding to a lot of reaction videos, to comments below the videos on my Insta posts. I really want to show you that I see it, and I want to let you know what it does to me. So thank you. That means a lot, and all that kind of things. It keeps getting repetitive. Like, I use it a lot, but it's just the way it is. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really want to get back to you. I want to show you that it means a lot to me by not being an artist high on their horse, like reading the comments and liking them, and that's it. No, I want to connect with people. I want to talk with people, and just, chat with the audience. I don't want to be like one of those artists who gets back to you in like 4 to 5 work days, I want to get back to you as soon as I can, because you really mean a lot to me, for real. Now, regarding the Beatland battle, and this is where most of the issues start. When we started uploading the videos, and then especially me and Xoxo, we went really head to head, you had 2 different tracks and everything. And I already did a full breakdown on my channel about my track, so I've said everything about that. But then came the aftermath, because people, if you're not familiar with the Beatland battle, you can vote on your favorite artist, and that artist is going through to the next round. So it's completely public and audience vote, which for me made it very hard, because Xoxo has such a large fan base, which is like just because he is awesome, amazing, and I love him to bits, like for real. But for me, it made it hard. So I really had to gain my fan base and audience and get it involved, which resulted in the first few days, it was just voting up and up, went really neck and neck. Then I made a big push. Then Xoxo gained. Then Xoxo made a big push and everything. But as the days went by, it became really stressful, because when I saw the gap between Xoxo and me, I really had to crawl my way up there. So I really put a lot of thought and effort and time, actually, into making promotion, like, hey, vote for me and everything, which resulted in the battle not being over, if you know what I mean. So I had the music battle, but then besides that, it was the promotion battle, like, yo, vote for me so I can progress, which has nothing to do with the music anymore, actually. It's just, let's get people watching, let's get people voting. So that's but I know that I knew it in advance, but I didn't know it would be so stressful and so difficult for me. That's already one of the reasons that I was not really feeling that great, because I just was stressful, and I put a lot of time and effort into promotion. if you're not familiar with it, Mad Twins are the organizers of the whole Beatland battle alongside Swiss Beatbox and Mindplex, but the Mad Twins are the organizers of the whole event. And I woke up on a Saturday to an Instagram story of the Mad Twins stating the following. So, yeah, as you can see, they were promoting my opponent, like one person in the battle, to vote for them. And when I woke up to that and saw that, like I got multiple screenshots sent to me in multiple apps, just solo DMs, you know. When I saw that, I was absolutely fuming. I was so angry. Like, normally I'm also a happy, energetic guy, but I was so struck down. I was so discouraged, so unmotivated to continue anymore. To see that happen on, like, it hit me on multiple layers, you know. Like, first of all, the battle, just the battle in general. Like, two people are battling and you're hosting. So for a host to pick a side, that is so unprofessional in my opinion. But yeah, also it hit me on a personal level, because I put my heart, I put my soul, blood, sweat and tears into the track I was making, went all out with video, lyrics and everything, just to have it like swapped away by the organization by saying, nah, vote for him, you know, we need him in the battle. I'm thinking, because Xoxo is a bigger looper, as you see on Swiss Beatbox, his has more views, which means they get more money because people view it more, like it more than my battle. So I'm thinking that maybe they're just a big fan, maybe they want more money, they want a bigger name to continue in the battle, you know, which is also on my behalf, you know. Like, why am I even battling? If you want him in a battle so bad, then why have a battle in the first place? Just invite him to Bali then. So yeah, I really felt discouraged. I didn't want to do it anymore. I was about this close to say, I'm quit, I'm out. I don't care what happens, but I'm not competing anymore. If it's going to be like this, it's done. I don't want to have anything to do with it. And also, in multiple app groups, people were disgusted about what happened. They were like, you cannot do this. It's so bad. It looks so bad still. Luckily, the Mad Twins came back very quick. They told me, told everyone it was the manager who put the story online because he's a really big fan of Xoxo and wanted him to progress. They said they immediately put the story down and they fired the manager. They told me, which is it's nice to see that they immediately took action with it. So I give them, you know, credit for that. So that's nice. But it's still the image, you know, you have a whole team around you and it's still the image of Mad Twins. Just to see the Mad Twins against me like that really stung me. That really hit me. Now I must say, when the story came online, immediately people started reposting it. They started reposting like, yo, what is this? What is happening? People went to war. People went to actual war. Especially some good looper fans of mine and the Dutch community. They were like, this is so unfair. We need to step up right now. They did everything within their power to make the impossible happen. Like, they went to hell for me. And I was so discouraged. Like, I put my phone away. I didn't want to have anything to do with it anymore. I was just angry. I was sad. I was discouraged and everything. I didn't really know what was going on because I was offline. Because I didn't want to be online anymore. I didn't want to deal with everything that was going on. A few times I just checked and I saw especially the looper fans and the Dutch community lose their absolute minds. They went to hell for me, you know. And to see people sacrificing their free time, their energy to fight for justice, you know, like, this is so unfair, but we're going to make it right. I was actually lost for word. It really warmed my heart in such a cold time for me, you know. So I'm really, really grateful for everyone who was involved into that revolution, let's call it that, into the war, the riot, because it really meant a lot to me. Like, I felt so small, but everyone who was involved, they really picked me up, they really dusted me off and told me like, no, you're gonna keep going. And to see the people really having my back, like, we're standing here together, shoulder to shoulder, that really kept me up. Like, for real, it really warms my heart. It really gave me the strength I needed to even get through the day. So I'm so incredibly grateful for that, for each and everyone involved. And I told them a lot of times, I've told them like, you really are the reason that I can even smile that day, because I really was down. I was just sad. I wanted to, it was just done for me. But they really kept me up. They really kept me going. So thank you so much for that, really. And the fact is, I was not the only victim in this, because Xoxo, on the other hand, even though he was promoted, like, fell down so bad. He was done so incredibly dirty. Like, right off the bat, he was making apologies, like, yo, I have nothing to do with it. And I believe him. Like, Xoxo is a great guy, and he has all my love and respect. But people started to see him as the enemy, because it was unfair towards me. People started to help me and left Xoxo on the side, you know. So it wasn't really a battle anymore. It's more of a statement, if you really think about it. Xoxo also posted a story like, please stop voting for me. I'm going to make a statement regarding the Beatland very soon. So he also was like lost for words. Like, we talked together and we were both like, we have no idea what's going on, what's going to happen, how it's going to unfold. But we were lost. We were just lost. Like, there was a war going on over us, but not including us. Like, we were so on the sideline of it. But it really affected the both of us, which is it's terrible in the battle, man. I think one of the main issues with how it's all going down is dividing the community. I think that is really the main issue. Like, people hating on each other. Like, Xoxo also told me, or he told in his live stream, like 99% of the comments are like good and nice, but then the 1%, they're just hating, just calling names, just calling it bad or whatever. And you know, we also say like hating is bad, online hating is bad, but maybe from like an artist standpoint, like if you work so hard for whatever you're making, you know, even though if you are taking inspiration from it, because it's not prohibited. It's not, I could do a cover my next round, you know, it's not prohibited. Of course, it's going to take originality points, but still, I took the time, I took the effort to make something that I want to share with you guys. And for people to keep shitting on that, it's so demotivating. And yeah, even though it is a cover, it is a ripoff. So what? You lose points in originality, and eventually maybe you lose the battle because you weren't original. But still, if you enjoy the music and everything, just let them know, leave nice comments and everything. And if you don't enjoy it, I think it's better to give like good criticism that we can learn from, than just straight up call names or point bad things out without any other point, you know? Like, nobody is getting better from that. And right now it's just a battle of nations almost. Like, it's no more Dr. Slow Sweat and Xoxo. No, it's the Netherlands versus Germany. And you have Japan versus Belgium, I don't know. That is not the point of the battle. The point of the battle is you can vote for your favorite. And it's so close-minded to just vote for the person who is your country, you know. And it's also so close-minded that if one person is ahead, to say like, oh, it's because of their community and they just vote for each other. And that really separates the whole community in such a bad way. Like, people are standing not together anymore. They're standing face to face. They're standing in opposition of each other. And that's something we really gotta prevent. We really gotta do better than that, I feel like. And I think that's one of the main issues, which is not only for the Beatland battle, but the whole thing in itself. Yeah. And I wanted to make this video because you guys are, you know, congratulating me, like, you've done it, you're moving on to the next round, well done. And I'm not honestly enthusiastic about it, and I feel that I owe you an explanation why. And everything I talked about is the explanation, is because all the underlying, like, there is something, you know, the toxic, the separation of the community, and it really sucks my motivation out of it, because this is not a battle that should divide the community this way. It's supposed to be like, you are the judges right now, you can choose who is the best, who is moving on. And now it's just politics, it's just promotion, it's fan based and everything. and it's sad to see because it could have been so great, but it totally went a different direction. And also, like, the first time I heard that I was through, it was because someone sent me a DM, like a screenshot, like, hey, you made it. Like, I haven't even heard it from the officials yet. So I was like, is it for real? Am I through? And also I messaged Saijo, like, after the whole incident, you know, like, did you know this? And he was like, no, I also did not know this. And like, the first thing he asked me is like, are you going to continue with this? Because he knew I was fed up with everything. I was so angry. That is really a question that should not be asked in a competition. Like, are you going to continue? Because it really reflects so much on how the battle is going and how the participants are feeling. Well, maybe not participants, but I'm speaking for myself now. I gave it some time, I gave it some thought and everything, and now that I said it all aloud in front of the camera and gave you an explanation, I feel a lot better, because I am someone who is really emotional about this stuff. I really carried this with me, and I lay awake at night just thinking about it, just letting my thoughts grind and everything. And if I do not get it off my chest, I'm going to, like, you know, fill the bucket until it eventually, like, overflows. And I don't want to have that, because then I am even further from home, you know. So I just want to get this off my chest. I want to talk with you guys. I want to open a discussion. So if you want to say things, if you want to know things, please just ask me. I'm willing to tell you everything, because I feel that transparency right now is a key part. Like, not being secretive about it, but be honest, be open. I think that is the main part which is missing right now in the community. So if you're willing for an open, transparent discussion, or want to talk to me, just hit me up wherever you want. I'll get back to you, I promise. I really do feel a lot better just talking about this, just talking to you guys. So I really hope you understand some of my reactions, some of my low energy, perhaps. Maybe it's not really noticeable online, but I know that today in person I was just like quiet and tired, because I was so in my mind with everything. And it's so difficult for me to see people actually excited for me, like, you've done it, nice, and me not really being it back. It's just a little bit sad, but that's right now, and time will heal all wounds. I'm just happy it's over right now, and I hope that over time that this will all fade away and we will be one big giant loving community again, and not side A versus side B. That is the main thing I hope to achieve again, and maybe this is one step in the right direction. I really hope so. I really hope it gives food for thought. So yeah, that's that. It's it took a lot longer than I expected, but I am really the kind of person who wants to have said everything. I don't want to give like half-assed videos or anything. I want to give you every in and out that is going on in my mind, because that also reflects the transparency that I want to give to the community. I really want to let you know what's going on in here. I really want you to be able to discuss that with me, even to prove me wrong. If you say, yo, what you said right there, that's just straight up wrong, that's bad. So yeah, please, if you want to have a discussion, hit me up. And otherwise, this was my statement. I do really feel a lot better. And again, I really appreciate every one of you who stood by me, who held me, who showed love and affection into the comments, into my DMs. Everything that really warms my heart. That's the real reason that I keep doing this. It's for you. It's all for you. Like, I enjoy it, but if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't give it my all. Because of you, I really want to step things up. I really want to make good videos, good track, good lyrics and everything. So thank you all so much for giving me that drive and giving me the opportunity to show it to you and to appreciate it and to see that all the hard work that goes into it. Look, watching my videos, hearing everything I say. Like, if you made it to this part of the video, that means that you've watched everything, which is also huge for me. That means so much. So really, thank you all. I can't say it enough. Thank you all so much. And I'll catch you in a next battle, a next video, a next track. And I love you guys. Dr. Rat.